Good morning once again as everybody gets joined us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us today on our 40th cohort of financial careers training with Association House of Chicago and our new renewed partnership with UnidosUS Latinos in Finance. We'll now begin our ceremony. We ask that you please remain muted until the end of the ceremony, as we are going to begin now. Thank you. We would like to first start off with providing an appreciation for your support and the partnership with all of our funders who had contributed to making our programs possible. Thank you very much for your funding, which makes possible bringing this service out to the communities and individuals in need. Today's agenda, as you can see, my name is Luz Hernandez. I'm one of the senior training facilitators with our financial careers training. We do have our leadership who's going to be starting, a welcome message, Julie Rodriguez. She's our executive vice president. We are going to follow up with a keynote speaker. We do have a few graduate speakers as well. And then we'll move on to recognizing our graduates. We'll end with closing with our senior training facilitator, also Sherry Richardson. And then we'll provide details at the end regarding our virtual job fair. So welcome once again. And now it's a pleasure for me to introduce to you Julie Rodriguez in our leadership, our executive vice president. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you, Luz. Good morning, everybody. And first off, congratulations to everybody and to the graduates. I can't believe this is cohort 40, but this is phenomenal. It's a beautiful day and an absolute beautiful day for a graduation. So congratulations, everybody. As Luz said, I am Julie Rodriguez. I am our executive vice president. And on behalf of Juan Carlos Linares, our president and CEO, and our entire financial careers team, thank you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for trusting us with your education. Students and graduates, we know that you can choose any institution for your education, and the fact that you found the Association House and trusted us really with your education and your training really means everything. We're thankful to have you. And we're also very grateful for all of our partners, as Luz mentioned. We can't do this without the support of Unidos and the Illinois Bankers Association and all of our private funders, corporate sponsors, and just the family members that support all of the work that you're doing and that we're doing. Together, it really is special. It's not something that anybody ever wants to do alone, but many times when we're taking a journey, it feels that way, right? We're going to venture into something new, and that can be scary. Quite honestly, when I started here at Association House, I was 22, and I had no idea what I was going to be doing. I also was a student, and somehow we find our way. But the special thing about the Association House is there's a culture of family and support. And what I would say to all of you, being someone that's been here now 26 years, 27 years, we are always here. We are now a family. You have become part of this Association House legacy and tradition. And whether it's something that you may find in the future that you may need, or that you may want, we want to be a part of that. But also, more importantly, I think that we will become collaborators, that we're going to be teammates, and that we may actually look to you for something in the future for guidance and support. So that's the beauty of starting here, is that it's a beginning, but there really is no end point. What's exciting right now is, as we're celebrating this really momentous achievement with all of you, is that this is well, let me say this. In 2015, we started this project. I think this is why we're so excited, is because 9 years ago, we started this program. as a pilot. It was a 2-week bank teller program. And we were doing that as a pilot to see, and I think those that were creating the curriculum and looking to see what is it really going to take to create a program that is going to have this deliverable or outcome of really successful financial career students and employees. And 9 years later, cohort 40 later, we can't be more proud to graduate exceptional human beings that are going to do exceptional work. And let me tell you why I say that. Association House is 125 years this year. We're celebrating our 125th anniversary. And last night, we happened to have our annual fundraiser, which is our gala, bringing together lots of partners, students, people family that have contributed to the organization over the years. What was spectacular was our speaker, our guest speaker that we were honoring happened to be a graduate of this exact program 6 years ago. And she shared with us her journey. It's very diverse, right? Like everybody has a different path coming to the program. And she shared really challenging times and things that really guided her to be part of our program. And then she shared that when she graduated, she was fortunate to be hired with a bank. And she started, working as a relationship banker and meeting the community where they were and really being the face of that bank. And after 4 promotions later, like she is now a branch manager and assistant vice president of that bank. I mean, who would think these things, right? When we started this 9 years ago at a 2-week program. But this is the potential and more. And I think that's where the excitement comes, is that you're not only graduating a program today, you're part of a legacy that spans 125 years. Your colleagues, those that came right before you, are showing and demonstrating the brilliance that they are, and that the brilliance opportunity that come from having a diverse financial career opportunity. It really is illustrious, and we're thrilled for you. We want to see all of you at our gala. We all want to see all of you coming back to share your stories, whatever they might be. And I just get emotional, but I'm very excited for you. I was thrilled to be able to congratulate you today. I promise I'm going to stop talking, but I want you to remember that you're going to be the face of the bank and financial institution that you go to. You are always an ambassador of the Association House, and forever you're a part of our family now. So thank you again for trusting us. Congratulations to all of the graduates, to our team, to Unidos, all of our partners, the Illinois Bankers Association. We can't wait to hear what's next. Thank you so much. Congrats.
Thank you, Julie, for your wonderful words and your motivational speech. We all have a very, very special place, in us to give this work out to the community, the passion, the drive to see everyone succeed. Now we're going to move on to our next speaker, and I'll tell a small story. When I started with Association House, now almost 7 years ago, we built a really nice partnership, and it's my pleasure, to introduce to you now Marie Paz, our guest speaker from Bank of America. Welcome, Marie.
Thank you so much, Luz. First off, are you able to hear me okay? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Well, first off, I want to make my introduction, but I have to first ask you all to do me a favor, because I am watching you all on my grid view. I can see all of your faces in one snapshot. And so I'm going to ask you to do one quick thing for me. I want you to take one deep breath and let it out. And I ask you to do that because you all have really started this journey in such a great way. First of all, partnering with this amazing organization, Association House, who I've had the pleasure of working alongside for the past 7 years. And you all have done it. So kudos to you and congratulations on this special, special occasion today. This is exciting. And I hope that some of the things that I share with you today can only help prepare you for what I hope will be an amazing career in the financial services industry. So my name is Marie Paz. I am the Consumer Banking Operations Manager for Bank of America. I'll tell you a little bit about what that looks like today for me. I actually support 194 financial centers all across the Chicagoland area. I also support the state of Michigan in my role, and really my responsibilities include all of our client protection methods, all the things we do to prevent and eliminate scams and fraud and losses. More importantly, I'm there as a resource for my regional executive and our market leaders who operate in our financial centers to make sure that we're being compliant, we're being diligent, and we're doing everything possible to ensure a fantastic experience for our clients. So I've been with Bank of America, it will be 23 years this November. And I want to tell you a little bit about my journey because like you're probably thinking, where do I get started? How do I get started in finance? And for me, my journey is actually a kind of funny one. And if you were to ask my husband, he is the one who's taking full responsibility for all my success at Bank of America. And I'll tell you why. 23 years ago, my husband found a newspaper article that said a bank was hiring, job fair, let's go interview. So my husband got us in the car, drove me to the interview, waited patiently while I interviewed and nailed it. And when I came out with a job offer that same day, he has now, 23 years later, taken responsibility for all of the success I've had. So when it got started without him, apparently. But interestingly enough, when I joined the bank all those years ago, I started off as a part-time teller. Really what I was looking for in my life at that time was just a little bit of stability, a little bit of work-life balance. Probably for many of you, you've had some experience working in the retail industry. Same for me. Those of you that remember Montgomery Ward's, that was my spot. And it's where I kind of started my career in retail. And joining the bank, I found so many great things to start with. Not only were the benefits great, the hours great, all those good things, but what I learned really, really quickly is you can actually make a career in any of those positions that you may happen to start with at the bank. And so for me, over the past 23 years, I've had the pleasure of moving along in almost every role there is inside of our financial centers. I was a branch manager for 7 years. I ended up supporting as the market leader for geography for about 6 years. And then a few years ago, transitioned to the regional side where now I support our regional executive and market leaders. But here's what I'll tell you. So if you can relate to this story, not everybody has the same entry point into finance. You don't need to have a college degree to get into banking. I didn't have one, right, at the time. And so it's okay to start pursuing those opportunities based on your experiences, whether it's retail experience, whether you do have a wonderful college degree, that's awesome. But if you don't, what we really look for at the bank are a couple of things. And I'm going to share the secret with you. So be ready. This is your chance to take those notes. Number one, be yourself. Every person has something really interesting, unique, and diverse to afford an institution, including Bank of America. We value diversity, we value inclusion, and we want to make sure that teammates who join our bank bring their experiences and are able to share that information with our other teammates and with our clients. The second, you got to have a passion for working with customers. If you're that person that doesn't enjoy the face-to-face interaction or enjoys having those client conversations, this may not be the best fit joining that financial industry. So you've got to have a passion for wanting to help, got to have a passion for wanting to help clients, because that is really what we do at the center of everything. And then the last thing that I would share with you is you've got to be someone who can really develop skills, because there's a lot of teaching that goes on. There's a lot of experiences that you'll gain throughout a journey in starting to look for your next position. But the really cool part is you've all started that already. One, by taking this leap, because I know for many of you, knowing how this program works, some of you have had to make sacrifices in your day-to-day. Some of you have had to get the support of your family members to help support you while you invest in yourself in this program. And all of that can really pay off and reap dividends in the future when you can really take that and then apply that to your next position. And hopefully that position is within the finance industry. It's what you seem to have a passion for, having done this program. So hopefully that little bit of tip and information helps all of you. But the last thing that I would share is when you do find yourself in a position with the financial services industry, hopefully, take full advantage of everything that they have to offer. Not just the benefits, not just the work-life balance that comes with working, a 9-to-5, so to speak, but take advantage of everything else. At my organization, we invest very heavily in the learning and education of our teammates and associates. And so that way you can develop skills. You can go back to college if you want to. You can complete those degrees while you're working with your financial services industry. And so that is something that I would share with all of you, because if you don't take advantage of it right away, you may miss out. And so those are just a couple of points that I would share. But I'll close by saying I truly appreciate having the opportunity to come and speak with you all today. Association House is very near and dear to my heart. I grew up less than 2 miles away from their organization. I've seen all the great work they've done in the community, and I've been lucky enough to be a part of it, including this fantastic program. So to all of the wonderful teammates at Association House, Sherry and Luz, just really appreciate everything you all are doing to support this wonderful program. And again, congratulations to all the graduates. You've earned it, you deserve it. And I truly hope that you find a spot in the future that you're going to feel comfortable and supported and really find value in doing long term. So thank you all for letting me speak today. Luz, I'll pass it back to you.
Thank you very much, Marie. Thank you for the wonderful speech. Always a pleasure to have you. Great insight, great information, and a great example to follow in building a career in banking and finance. We're going to move on now to introduce our graduate speakers. So these were selected based on the location. We have 2 classes, and the first speaker that I would love to introduce to you is Lane Johnston. Lane, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Lane Johnston from Cohort 40 at Association House. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for being here to support all of us. It's really nice to see the turnout, and just like everyone here to celebrate us graduates. I also want to thank the funders, donors, and bank partners who make this program possible. And of course, our instructor, Sherry Richardson, who's been such a huge help sharing, all of her knowledge and wisdom and helping us navigate all this stuff that's so new to us. I also want to thank Luce, the other instructor, and all the people who make everything possible behind the scenes, Phil, Anna, Zola, and Katie. And also the banks who did the workshops for us, Byline Bank, Bank of America, BMO Bank, Wintrust Bank, MSU Federal Credit Union, and Associated Bank. All of these people took the time out of their day to help us learn about banking. They would come here, or we'd go visit them, and they would help us teach different topics and contribute to the course. I also want to thank all of my classmates, because it's just been one of the most important resources in my time here, has been just being able to talk to other people, my own peers, and get their support and watch them support each other. And it's definitely something that I think you wouldn't want to overlook about this course, is how important it is that just everyone gets brought together. My own background, I've worked in a lot of different areas. I've worked in the restaurant industry. I've done audio transcription. I've done editing. I do grant writing currently. And I moved to Chicago last year, and I just felt like it was time for something new, maybe some more direction. I'm in my 20s. I want to figure out where I'm going to end up. And I actually learned about the financial training program from a Facebook comment in like a like a buying and selling group. I don't even know. It was just random chance. I'm just so glad that that happened, because this program's been such a fantastic resource for me to learn what was like just all the stuff that's possible to do in banking. But one thing I want to talk about in particular is a moment at the beginning of the class that I feel like really set the tone for everything, which is that Sherry asked us like what brought us here and what we hope to accomplish. And, you know, there were the answers that I expected. You know, people wanted careers, people wanted success, but I was struck by both the ambition of my classmates and also like the things that they wanted to do beyond just find success for themselves. So many people had specific plans to become leaders and educators in their community and find not just success for themselves, but also to give back and accomplish things beyond themselves. Like the thing that I really took away from this is that we're not just here for a job or even a career. We're here to do something meaningful and make an impact in the world. I was initially drawn to banking because I just thought it would be like an interesting challenge, you know, something that you get good at and like a place that I could learn and grow. But I've learned so much from this program about what's possible beyond just the basic stuff that you'd expect. Like there's just so much that's possible in that world, and I feel like it's just opened up to me. One of the most important takeaways for me, and I especially want to give a shout out to the banks who held workshops for driving this home, is that the most like it's just a given that in banking, the only certainty is change. Stuff is every day, there's something new. Every year, there's some new regulation, procedure, new way of doing things. And I really appreciate the work that everyone put in getting us up to speed and helping us see the bigger picture. Because like in a world of changing technology, laws, and procedures, we as human beings will always be the most dynamic element. We're the ones who have the potential to adapt, learn, grow, and help others, because everything else is always changing, and we can be the facilitators, the people that kind of fill in those gaps. Anyone can learn how to perform a task or follow a set of rules, and increasingly those things are done by computers rather than people. But the things that it's not so easy to find are things like leadership and integrity, accountability, ambition, people who aren't afraid to fail and try new things and learn from their mistakes. There's no computer algorithm for those traits. I think that we, the graduates of this program, have our work cut out for us, and I'm excited to see us show everyone what we're capable of. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Lane. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech. We appreciate all the efforts that you put into it. Thank you very much. We're now going to move on to introduce our second graduate speaker, Sandra Wade.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me okay? My name is Sandra Wade, and first and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who joined us online for our virtual graduation. I'd like to thank the entire Association House of Chicago work team, Phil, Anna, Zola, Katie, and our instructor, Sherry and Luce. Special thanks to Unidos for funding the financial career training program. Also, many thanks to all of the bank partners for giving not only me, but many other participants the opportunity to learn new skills and begin new banking careers. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us today and for in-class workshops that taught us new jobs and financial skills. Before I applied for the financial career training with Association House of Chicago, I was working odd-end jobs that were barely just making ends meet. This last 2 years were definitely very difficult for me because I was thrown a lot of challenges during that time. I felt like I was hitting rock bottom with everything affecting my daily life and the economy. However, I was committed to making a change with my little girls and I. I started to focus ahead and start making plans to improve my future. The first step I took was to move back with my mom, who has granted much needed support. Thank you, Mom. Mom, I am determined to one day own my own home and build a stable financial future for our family. I was determined to get back on my feet and work extra hard and in spite of everything I was going through. Even though everything had gotten tough at times, I remained determined and to keep going and look for better opportunities because I believe that I had nothing, I believe nothing could stop me. I was considering at this moment whether to keep working a dead end job or pursue a career that would allow me to support my family. I was looking for any opportunity available to help me and my family because, as I previously mentioned, this was a difficult time for me in my life. Therefore, I did some research and came across Catholic Charities where I joined a program and got to know Ms. Graham. Ms. Brim sat down with me and actually listened to my current life situation. After that conversation, she did what she does best and worked her magic. We developed an approach, established life goals, and worked to keep me on track. Throughout this process, Ms. Brim shared several resources with me, including information about Association House of Chicago financial career training, which she thought I might be interested in. At first, I hesitated. I was wondering if this was something that I was interested in because I decided to join and then leave if I was convinced by the end of the first day, which Luz thought was funny during class. Um, I suppose you could say I'm big on first impressions as well because I stayed and was determined to finish strong. After finishing the phone interview with Anna during the admissions process and filling out all of the necessary paperwork with Zola, I knew I was ready to begin the new chapter in my life. I was given the program start date and wait patiently for the first day. On the first day, I met Luz. Her personality was vibrant and warm. She introduced herself and explained the purpose of the course. Luce also explained that by the end of the course, we would have gained job readiness skills, professional communication skills, and the ability to build rapport with customers, amongst other things. She, I'm sorry. She also made me look forward to the next class. During one of our class sessions, Luz presented a quote to the class that has stuck with me ever since. The quote states, "You become unstoppable when you work on things that people can't take away from you. Things like your mindset, your character, and your personality." The financial career training lasted 9 weeks, and through this time, I had so many obstacles trying to get in my way, but I have overcome them. With the help of my instructor, Luz Hernandez, Association House of Chicago, and Unidos, and all of the bank partners, I feel ready to prepare. Let me go back a little bit. With the help of my instructor, Luz Hernandez, Association House of Chicago, and Unidos, and all of the bank partners, I feel ready and prepared to apply all of the financial knowledge I have gained and my new job readiness skills in this new career. In closing, I want to congratulate our cohort 40 graduates. This is the time. Knowledge becomes power only through organization and use, regardless of our appearance, background, or experience. I strongly encourage you to transform any difficulties into testimonies and allow them to motivate you at every turn. My name is Sandra Wade, and I would like to express my gratitude once more. I am very excited about the prospect of becoming your next retail banker, and I am ready and willing to work with your financial institute. Thank you guys for letting me speak today.
Thank you, Sandra. Great speech. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, on the first day, she said, "If I don't like it, I'm gonna leave," but she stayed. So thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to give yourself, an opportunity for growth. And now we're gonna move forward and I'll introduce you our senior financial trainer, which is Sherry Richardson, who will now introduce her cohort. Sherry.
Thank you, Luz, and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. And we are here ready to kick off our graduates. So we're going to start first with Anu Tasivan. She has over 3 years experience in customer service and computer skills. She has a bachelor's degree and a customer service certificate. She has earned her American Bankers Association Universal Banker Certificate. And in 5 years, Anu wishes to be a financial center manager. Congratulations, Anu. Our next graduate is Brenda Velasquez. Brenda has over 3 years experience in customer service and cash handling, 1 year experience in sales, 1 year supervisory experience, high school diploma. She also has her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. And Brenda's dream job is to process home loans to help others' home ownership dreams come true. Congratulations, Brenda. Up next, we have Brian Evan. Brian has 5 years experience in cash handling, over 1 year experience in customer service, 1 year of supervisory experience. He has credits towards a bachelor's degree in finance. He also has his Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. And Brian's dream job is to help everyday people grow their finances. He also desires to work in private banking because he likes to solve complex financial problems. Congratulations, Brian. Next up, we have Shakara Leckett. Shakara has 1 year experience in customer service and cash handling and 1 year of supervisory experience. She has a high school diploma, and she also has a Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. Shakara's dream job is to be a call center manager or a loan officer. Congratulations, Shakara. Up next, we have Daniela Rivera. Daniela has over 10 years experience in customer service, 2 years experience in cash handling, 1 year of administrative experience and high school diploma. She has her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association, and Daniela's dream job is to be a financial coach advising her community. Next up, congratulations, Daniela. Next up is Derek. Derek has over 7 years experience in customer service, over 3 years of cash handling, 6 months of sales experience, a high school diploma, and her certificate through the American Bankers Association. In 5 years, Derek sees herself being promoted to management level. Congratulations, Derek. Up next, we have Lane Johnston. Over 1 year experience in customer service and cash handling, 8 months of sales experience, high school diploma. And Lane has their Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. And Lane is proud of their flexibility and versatility in their previous work experience. Congratulations, Lane. Next, we recognize Maria Virginia Hernandez. Maria has over 10 years experience in customer service, 4 months of cash handling experience, 6 years experience in loan processing. She has a technical bachelorette in accounting and also has her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. Maria's dream job is to originate, process, and disperse loans and or become a loan officer. Congratulations, Maria. Our next graduate is Marilee Peralta. Marilee has over 10 years experience in customer service, 6 years of cash handling, 5 years of supervisory experience, a high school diploma. She also has a Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. And Marilee is proud of her ability to be a fast learner and transparent communicator. Congratulations, Marilee. Our next graduate is Natasha Perkins. She has over 9 years experience in customer service, cash handling, and sales, 4 years of experience, supervisory experience, high school diploma. She also has her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. And Natasha's dream job is to be a manager who travels to multiple cities and states. Congratulations, Natasha. Next graduate is Nicole Ridia. She has 5 months experience in customer service, is a college student, a recent high school graduate, has her Universal Banker Certificate as well. And over the next few years, Nicole plans to work her way into a managerial role by taking on more responsibilities and gaining the skills needed to thrive in this career. Congratulations, Nicole. Next graduate is Sarmista Patel. She has over 5 years experience in customer service, cash handling, and sales. She has a college degree and her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. In 5 years, Sarmista sees herself successful in her banking career and on the path to becoming a loan officer. Congratulations, Sarmista. Stephanie Martinez, she has 5 years experience in retail and customer service, 7 months of cash handling and supervisory experience, high school diploma, universal banker certificate through the American Bankers Association. And Stephanie's dream job is to become a branch manager. Congratulations, Stephanie. And Tamika Kelly has over 10 years experience in customer service. She has her GED and her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. In 5 years, Tamika sees herself as an experienced associate banker and confident in her abilities to perform her duties as a banker effectively. Congratulations, Tamika. And Tashira Harper has 15 years experience in customer service, 11 years of sales experience, 9 years in cash handling. She has a high school diploma, and she also has her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. So congratulations to Shira. And before I turn it over to Luz, I do want to take a moment on behalf of Association House to thank the Illinois Bankers Association and the American Bankers Association for your support and help in helping our graduates obtain their Universal Banker Certificate. We appreciate all that you all have done for us. And congratulations to the Association House cohort. You guys have been great. 9 weeks. We learned a lot about ourselves, learned about banking, learned a lot about each other. So carry it forward and, help others along the way. So I'm turning it over to Luz to introduce the rest of our graduates.
Thank you very much, Sherry. And congratulations also to all the graduates mentioned already. Thank you very much. I am now has pleasure to introduce you to Andrea Murrell, our graduate with 10 years of experience in customer service, cash handling, and sales. Andrea has 5 years of supervisory experience. She has an associate's degree in pre-engineering, a certified tax preparer, American Bankers Association certificate, which she earned. And in 5 years, Andrea desires to be a branch manager and a future CRA community manager. Congratulations, Andrea Murrell. Our next graduate up is Chantel Williams. Chantel Williams has 8 years of customer service experience, 4 years experience in cash handling and sales. She has her high school diploma and has earned her Universal Banker Certificate from American Bankers Association. Chantel takes pride in her willingness to help whenever she is needed at work and seeks an entry-level banking role as a teller. Congratulations, Chantel Williams. Next up, I'll be introducing Diamond White. Diamond has 12 years experience in customer service. She has 10 years experience in cash handling and balancing. She has 2 years in sales and in a supervisory role. She has her high school diploma. She's also earned her Universal Banker Certification from American Bankers Association. And Diamond's dream job is to become a business specialist manager and go out into the community to promote financial literacy. Congratulations, Diamond. Our next graduate is Dominique Branscombe. Dominique has 5 years experience in customer service, cash handling, and sales. She has an associate's degree in business economics. She has an American Banker certificate for her Universal Banker. And in 5 years, Dominique sees herself growing, learning, and prospering in her banking career and exploring other positions within the financial industry. Congratulations, Dominique Branscombe. Our next graduate that I would like to present is Hope Wilson. Hope has 20 years experience in customer service, cash handling, and sales. She has her high school diploma, and she's also earned her Digital Skills for Life certificate with Association House of Chicago, also funded through the UnidosUS program. She has also earned her Universal Banker certification. through American Bankers Association. And Hope aspires to be a top relationship banker in 5 years, smarter and more effective in a leadership role, while also actively volunteering in her community. Congratulations, Hope Wilson. Next up, we have Jennifer Cobb. Jennifer has 16 years experience in customer service, cash handling, and sales. She has her GED diploma. She has her Bachelor's of Science in Accounting, expected also in October 2026. She has earned her Universal Banker Certificate through American Bankers Association. And Jennifer's dream job is to start as a client service representative and work her way up to a chief financial officer, a CFO. Congratulations, Jennifer Cobb. Our next graduate is Marisela Velasquez. Marisela Velasquez is bilingual. She speaks English and Spanish. She has 2 years experience in customer service, 2 years experience in cash handling. She has her high school diploma. She's also earned her Universal Bankers certificate through American Bankers Association. Marisela's dream job in banking is to be a bilingual relationship banker, advocating for customers to learn new financial skills, including digital financial literacy. Congratulations, Marisela Velasquez. Felicidades. Our next graduate is Mayalisha Bell Maya. Maya has 4 years experience in customer service. She has 5 years experience in cash handling. She has 10 months of sales experience. She has her high school diploma, and she has also earned her Universal Banker Certificate through American Bankers Association. And Mayalisha aspires to be an associate banker and eventually become a loan officer, where she would be assisting customers with their banking and financial goals. Maya, won't forget the confusing time change. You always try to trick me. Thank you. Our next graduate is Michelle Trujillo. Michelle is also a bilingual graduate who speaks English and Spanish. She has 6 months of experience in customer service. She has 1 year in cash handling, and she has earned her high school diploma. Michelle has also earned her Universal Banker Certificate through the American Bankers Association. And Michelle is looking forward to assisting customers, providing excellent customer service, and becoming financially stable enough to save and be able to buy her mom their first home. Congratulations, Michelle Trujillo. Felicidades. Our next graduate is Sandra Wade. Sandra was our cohort speaker. She was very vigilant in earning that spot from the very first day. She said she was going to be always the first to arrive in class. She has 9 years in customer service, and she has 4 years in cash handling experience. She has 1 year in supervisory experience. She has earned her high school diploma. Sandra has also received her Universal Banker Certificate through American Bankers Association. And Sandra aspires to become a successful universal banker and eventually become a financial center manager, where she's running her own bank center, because she enjoys assisting customers and being a good team player. Congratulations, Sandra Wade. And that concludes our acknowledgement of our graduates. Congratulations, all the graduates, cohort 40. Thank you very much for the opportunity to provide knowledge and give you the skills and the tools that will benefit your future. Again, congratulations to all, and thank you very much to UnidosUS for the funding support and renewed partnership to provide this opportunity and continue to service our vast communities. Thank you, UnidosUS, for the Latino and Finance curriculum. Thank you, Illinois Bankers Association and American Bankers Association for the opportunity to provide our graduates with the option to earn their Universal Banker Certificate. That concludes our program for today. Congratulations, Cohort 40 graduates. You may not unmute and join us in celebrating the graduates. You can unmute.
Congratulations, Paul.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, Cora. Congrats, Derek.
Congratulations, Sandra, my Congratulations. I'm so proud of you guys.
Congratulations, Andrea. Congratulations, everybody. I'm so proud of y'all. Be great.
We're all family here.
I'm sorry, guys. I was so into it. I'm like, no.
Breaking my heart.
So our graduates have been working hard and preparing to start their interviews. But before we begin, we just want to make one last more announcement to share with everyone. We are now accepting applications. As I've told our graduates, you will be asking for referrals in the business of finance and banking. And so we're doing the same. We are asking for referrals. We're accepting applications for the next financial career training class starting soon on July 8th. And we will be hosting the 2 locations. You can definitely visit our website at associationhouse.org/FCT for financial careers training. So thank you very much, recruiters, family members, guests, graduates. Please, thank you so much. Stand by our recruiters and graduates only for further instructions on when we'll begin our virtual job fair. We ask for anyone else to please say your goodbyes, your congratulations one more time, and you may leave now the Zoom call so that we can prepare our graduates who are anxiously waiting to start their interviews.